Hey everyone, I'm back today with day 2 of Scraptember and 30 days of sketches. And today we are using this sketch right here. And the prompt for today is to use black and white on the layout. So for the prompt, I end up using black and white photos, and I also use a lot of black and white paper. So these are the photos that I'm working with. They're photos of my daughter when she was first born. She was very tiny, and that's what this layout is going to be all about. I'm starting with a blank white cardstock, and then I'm adding this Pink Fresh Studios black and white striped paper just to the side. This isn't in the sketch, but I wanted to give the plain white cardstock a little more interest. So then I'm going to go through these black and white photos. They're from several different collections, including a Pebbles baby collection and I believe it's Maggie Holmes or something from Crate Paper. And I'm just cutting them into strips because that is what is on the sketch. I did not do the layout or the sketch has the strips going both horizontal and vertical, but I decided to only have them going up and down. I did not like how they looked going side to side. And now I've got those strips all cut up, and I'm pretty sure of how I want my pictures. So I'm messing around with the embellishments that I pulled and just kind of putting together my clusters and seeing what works. Again, I pulled some of those baby embellishments from one of the Pebbles collection, and I also am using some of the chipboard. I'm not sure where the chipboard is from. It's just chipboard that I had in my stash. And then some of the flowers that I use are from, I believe, Pink Fresh Studios. And then that little bunny is actually from Simple Stories. Now I'm just gluing everything down because if you saw, I took a picture of how I wanted everything on my layout just so I could remember or have a general idea in case I had to come back to the layout or step away from the layout. And so I'm just gluing everything down, and I like how those clusters are coming together. The cluster to the left has a little bit of dimension, so I decided to pop this bottle up on pop dots to give it more dimension, and I also pop up the little flower. And here you can see I'm adding some enamel dots. These are my go-to just to add a little bit of extra texture. And I'm just deciding where to place them. Originally I placed them on this little bottle, but I end up not liking that, so I fidget around with it a little bit more, and eventually they will end up top. So I used the darker pink for the right side, and then I used the lighter pink on the left side just to bring those colors in and make it a little more cohesive. And then I pulled these little pins or badges from Coco Vanilla Studio, and I really liked how they added even more texture and dimension, and the colors worked perfectly. And now I'm just sorting through my all of my letters to see what kind of title I'm going to be able to come up with. And as you can see in the layout, I used black and white, but I also used pink as an accent color. I really like how this layout turned out. At first, I found this wildflower by Crate Paper or Maggie Holmes title. I really liked it, but I figured the actual words wildflower didn't really go with this layout since I wanted it to be about how tiny my daughter is. So as you can see, I ended up making the title so very tiny with a mixture of thickers. And then I fussy cut out this little tiny baby. You'll see it right there. I fussy cut it out of some of the Pebbles paper, and I thought that was so adorable. And that's the end of my layout. Here's some close-up pictures, and I do get a close-up shot of that little tiny baby. I'm kind of mad because the video cut out me fussy cutting it. There it is. It's so cute. Thank you for watching. Bye.